Okay, YouTube, this is the latest update for my yard tracks here. What I've done is the shelf that goes into my workroom used to be I think it was 11.5-inch wide shelf. So essentially all the yard tracks had to stop right at this seam. So what I've done is I've now made it a 22-inch shelf. And the reason for that is, that's the cabinet that the tunnel goes into. It goes a little beyond that, but it's okay. Underneath, there's the shelving, which is braced up by the other shelf unit. So it's plenty sturdy now. So what this has essentially done is extended the yard track. There's the turnaround track that I use. They're going to go all the way down there. It's still a little dark, so I'm not sure how much you're seeing, but essentially there's going to be 5 yard tracks going this direction, which means that the original tracks I had going this side are no longer there. What I did is put a straight runaround track there, and then this track here is now going to be the locomotive yard. I don't have the building or the locomotives there yet, because I haven't figured out if I'm going to do 4 or 5 tracks here, so I can house the switcher plus all the locomotives. You still have the Amtrak track going that whole distance there. Some more power feeders, because those will be going on each of the yard tracks to feed power. The other update we have is on this side. I did the Amtrak yard going off the main line, goes back, and there's 3 yard tracks to house all the Amtrak cars that I have for now. What'll end up happening is on the other side over here, eventually at that wall there, I'm going to cut 2 openings, make tunnels there, and on the other side of that I'm going to be able to do a 3-foot by 3-foot square shelf, and that'll house a secondary yard and basically a turnaround track. So it'll give the illusion of trains going from the main line, turning out and going through a tunnel and disappearing. They're going off to wherever they need to go, and then the second opening will be on this side, coming back to the main line. That'll be, I think, coming from other towns or wherever, back to this yard. And that's pretty much all of the updates right now. I'm reorganizing where the train yard used to be, right here, or the locomotive yard. That's going to be industries. I'm changing over the industries that are here, because I'm going to double up the main line here. So there's main line and a siding to go to the industries. So I'm freeing up that main line, because right now any switching I do here ties up the main line. That building's just laying there. It's not normally there. These industries are going to change also. I'm going to make better use of this piece of shelf here. Right now I just got junk there instead of proper industries, which means that this the entrance to the siding here is going to change. I think that's going to come back to here to give more room for the turnout to cut that corner right there and come right over to this section. That's the plan now. Of course it might change, but that's the update for today.